Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It's Tuesday morning. It's a coffee kind of morning. That's good. So I received this great box set on Sunday. Climax Blues Band. The reason I'm saying Chicago is because their first album, they were known as the Climax Chicago Blues Band. I did a ranking on this one yesterday, I believe it was. Gave it a 9 out of 10. I'm sure on days it could be a 10 out of 10. Just a blistering, amazing blues, wonderful album. I don't know how else to pronounce it. It's just, again, straight ahead blues. The British bands have a history of taking on the blues and making it their own. The Stones, Zeppelin, Eric Clapton, just goes on and on. The Yardbirds, the Brits really have a love for the blues, and again, they make it their own. So these guys, if you're not familiar with them, are a British band formed in 1967 from Stafford, England. Original members were vocalist and harmonica player Colin Cooper, the guitarist and vocalist Peter Haycock, guitarist Derek Holt, bassist and keyboardist Richard Johns, drummer George Newsom, and keyboardist Arthur Wood. So again, the Climax Chicago Blues Band as they were originally known. Their second album, they dropped the Chicago part of it and just simply went with the Climax Blues Band. This is the album Plays On, their second release, recorded in 1969. Love the little gnome guy on the back and then the front, and also on the CD cover. Where the first album was straight ahead blues, this is a much different release from the band. They just went in so many directions on this one, but in such a good way. It definitely has its blues elements, and a ton of them, but it also has elements of jazz and funk and some space rock and even psychedelic rock. The opening tune, Flight, is a jazz-filled tune. Starts off very quiet, and then it just blasts in your face and goes off into this jazz-filled epic wonder. Song Hey Baby has psychedelic elements to it. Mum's the Word starts off with cool Moog music and then ends in a total space rocky type of music. And there's also some blistering blues boogie in 20 Past 2, Temptation Rag. Definitely an amazing album on its own. Again, quite different from their first release. Almost, I wouldn't say two different bands, but it's definitely a change. So it starts off with Flights. It's a 7 minute and 52 second instrumental, and it's just it just goes everywhere. Next is Hey Baby, Everything's Gonna Be Alright. Love the boogie piano in that as well. Next is Cabana Chant. Cuban feel to it. It's just, I don't know, these guys are amazing. Next is Little Girl. Great saxophone in that one. Definitely a 60s feel to that song. It's almost like a movie track, like where they're all dancing. Next is Mum's the Word. I'm just going to let this one play through to the beginning. There's that cool moog. Definitely a Space Odyssey type of. It's definitely psychedelia. Maybe to me the weakest track compared to the other stuff on there, but it doesn't take away from the album. 20 past 2, Temptation Rag is next. I could almost picture those type of pianos that played on their own. It's got so many different elements in this one. So Many Roads. That's what I love. Just straight ahead blues. I could listen to that stuff all day long. Next is City Ways. It's almost like he's singing through a different type of mic. And finally, Crazy About My Baby. The guitar playing is just second to none. Again, as usual, I wish I could play the whole thing. I can't. Definitely check these guys out. They're amazing. If I had to rank it, other than that Space Odyssey type of tune, which does lower it for me, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. No, 9 out of 10. I'm going to go 9 out of 10. I think it's just great. Again, take that one song away and it'd be amazing. I've yet to listen to the bonus tracks on this one, but there's a first mix of Flight, Like Uncle Charlie, Lovin' Machine, Dance the Mountain King's Daughter. Yeah, so there you have it. Next is A Lot of Bottle. I don't know if that has an inner meaning to it or not. Maybe they were drinkers at the time. But that's my next review. So far, I better write this down as well, because I tend to forget. So the first one had a 9 out of 10, and this one I gave a 9 out of 10. Pardon me. So far 9 out of 10 for both albums. And there you have it. There's the Climax Blues Band. Hope you enjoyed. Again, I wish I could play the whole thing for you, but I I just can't. So thanks very much. Have yourself a wonderful day and take care. Bye now.